A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
the man of the moment. Many think he's on the verge of leaving the club, but he starts this game live on EA TV. Well, we hope it is a Japanese occasion to savour. We're here in Osaka. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we have pre-season group stage action coming right up for you. It's Arsenal facing Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. Now it's time to see whether this initial fitness training and development of tactics has been successful. Will there be any change of formations? These games are great to assess how these teams are evolving.
Opportunity it is. And it's come off the keeper. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. It looks promising. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. It's looking promising. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Well, it's always interesting when a team elects to change things and a new manager is put in place. Make no mistake, Stuart, this club expects the title.
Well, it's a big change, and he'll need to hit the ground running.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! And not cleared away properly. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. And he's made headway. And it's there for him. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And the goal won't stand. Offside the decision.
Well, that was always going to be brought back. It was a decent effort, though.
Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. It's there for him. And alarmingly, that is a long way off target. Losing possession a bit easily. Real chance. Can he finish? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Might really be able to trouble them here. And he's broken free. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try... And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the replay, and when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward, and he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Might be a chance here. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Can they slot it home? And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper because he makes a very good save to start with. Where are his defenders following in? It's the attackers that get there first, and it's a very good finish.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Chances on. Still possibilities. A real opening now. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And it might be... Oh! Burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here.
Well, that's a clinical finish. He just put his head down and smashed it past the keeper. There was no stopping that, was there?
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Does know how to control the ball on the run, Busquets. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
A bit sloppy in possession. Can he take the chance? And it's there for him. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
They've ceded possession, Barca.
Well, as you can see, Arsenal have had most of the ball. Yes, they've played well when going forward.
Well, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Good work to regain possession. Messi. Messi. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. And he might be through here. It's got to be. He had to score, and he does.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
Given away by Busquets. And in with a real chance. The net is staring him in the face. Superb stop. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Oh, magnificent reaction. Messi. Oh, he's through here. Surely. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, it goes without saying, really, that Mo Salah is naturally gifted, but trying to contain him, Stuart, that's another matter altogether.
Well, you won't see too many better performances than this. He's been an absolute menace to these defenders today, and of course he's taken his goals really well.
Textbook. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Might be a chance here. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Nicely timed tackle. And possibilities here. And he's broken free. And the goal from Lacazette.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Barcelona have lost possession. Oh, breezing past, and he's in. And a goal! There he is, at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
Well, possession ceded. In with a chance. Can he finish? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Oh, what an opportunity! It's opened up for him. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Won it back. Well, he likes to run at them. And he's through here. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
There's going to be a double substitution. Let's see about the delivery. Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Well, there's been a lot of focus on Lionel Messi ahead of today's game. Facing his former club, it was always going to be about him.
Derek, big moment this.
And danger still. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. And Alba with a swarm around him. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. It is to be a throw-in. Reinhardt. And it might be. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
Given away by Busquets. Promising looking attack here from Lacazette. What can he do? Still looking to get the shot off. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Sergio Roberto, real chance. Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Tomiyasu. Opportunity here. Will he? And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and he only had one thing on his mind. Hit it as hard as he could, and he certainly did that. What a good goal.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. In with a chance. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Well, there's no getting away from it. This is a massive story. Alexandre Lacazette could well be on his way to Milan.
Well, if we can believe the papers, an official bid has been made. Not too surprising, really, as there have been rumours for quite some while of a move. Hopefully we'll find out over the next couple of weeks.
Well, there's no getting away from it. Arsenal are cruising, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
I think the referee was spot on there. A free kick in the end after he had attempted to play advantage. And appeared to be on the cusp of being booked, but got away with that one. Tomiyasu. Getting forward. Chance to finish. Can they stop it going in? Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
A good effective pressure high up the pitch. And a strong tackle. A move of promise on the flank. Might be a chance here. Promising attack, but his timing was off. That's how to rob them of possession. Could be troublesome. And he's in. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And just 5 minutes remaining. Ruben Diaz. Can they get in behind them? Surely! Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Tomiyasu really closing him down. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have opportunity. It is. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. And they need to get tighter. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, I love this finish. No messing about. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. That's a good goal.
Absolutely spot on, and they keep the ball. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And a goal it is! but offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
And the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. Arsenal victorious. That's the main headline from this one.
Well, Derek, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never much in doubt, if I'm honest.